kidnapped and being taken as wives into harems of rich Arabs. And this is not an isolated thing to just black people. It's also white people. They're going into Russia due to the economy's falling. You have a lot of German women and Russian white women who are being tricked into the sex slave trade of white slavery due to Islam. Because the Quran says Muslims, it's okay for Muslims to have slaves, you know. And I just think it's very arrogant for us as black people not to acknowledge the pain that these religions are instituting on humanity in the name of our Creator, you know, saying that this is the way that the Creator, God wasn't smart enough to say no to slavery. You go to Surah 23, 1 through 6. Successful indeed are the believers who are humble in their prayers and who avoid vain talk and who are active in deeds of charity and abstain from sex, save from their wives or the slaves that their right hand possesses. For them, they are not blameworthy. Well, a slave can't tell you no. That's the whole purpose of being a slave. You know, and I don't think that, you know, the self-hatred aspect of Islam, even when you get into the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he never taught Arab Islam. He taught black power before he taught prayer. He taught separation before he said anything about going to worship a God. And another thing he taught was there is no mystery God. There is no spook. We know who the creative force and power is on this earth. The oldest bones you can find is that of a black man and woman. So that's who created humanity, the black man and woman. And that's what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad was referring to when he said Islam is our nature, meaning it's our creative force. And so, again, we get into this weekend even, you have the conference that's going on in Atlanta, the Black Power Conference. Again, this is going to be headed up by Muslims. Now, you say, okay, why are y'all hating on this fashion or this fashion? It's not hating on. We have criticized Christian people for years about being the white man's preacher. We have criticized Christian people for years for accepting the white man's Jesus Christ. But when we come to our black brothers and sisters in the diaspora and throughout the world and say, well, wait a minute, because the Arabs also held slaves, now we hating. But you don't find too many Muslim abolitionists, Frederick Douglass, Nat Turner, Harriet Tubman, and so on. They was probably Christian. Not that they would know any better, but, you know, that's what it was, or that's what it is. When you're talking about, you know, just the rampant corruption that's going on, you know, when you talk about Malik Zulu Shabazz, here's somebody at the top of the Black Power movement as the National Black Panther Party president, always wanting to debate his brothers and sisters on the pros of Barack Obama. Now, it's not to hate on Barack Obama, but what Black Panther love a United States president? A United States president that legislates corporate greed and tax evasion so that they're not even paying tariffs to the country that we were stolen from. They're not paying tariffs for that oil. When you talk about the Arabs and their imperialist forces, they buy diamond and gold cars. Diamond and gold cars, and you have people within the conscious African community in the diaspora who call themselves Muslims saying that there is no genocide in Darfur, saying that there is no war going on between the black Arab and the black Muslim. This is what they'll tell you. You know, you have people telling us that Barack Obama is the Messiah because he's a black man and he's in the house of our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily that we're trying to be thugs or offensive or that this Afrocentric movement, you know, is something that should be shunned because we disagree with people's belief systems that are bad for us. You know what I'm saying? Then, yes, I did say that it started with Prophet Muhammad. I'm also reading in the chat room. I'm in the chat room.
Nikki. Hello.
You on, brother Ankh. You in here.
You know, I had another brother supposed to call in too.
Okay, well, we only got you and Natera on the line. Natera was holding it down. Thank you, Sister Natera. Y'all go ahead.
That's the only person on the line?
Yeah, that's the only person. She's been holding it down the whole time.
Okay, all right. What's up, Natera? SUTEK, what's up, Nikki? SUTEK, what's up, fam?
SUTEK, what's going on?
Where you at? I hope you beating the shit out that crazy Islam shit.
Black Power. I know, because I'm just trying to lay a peaceful basis of communication with our people. Just trying to help people understand we can't just beat up. We're trying to just beat up on religious concepts. We're trying to help people understand the imperial. I'm trying to help people understand the imperial forces of nationalism that are pushing us away from our African selves and to these people's culture for their own economic gain. You know. And it's important that we start these type of dialogues because you have Arab men raping black women to make Arab and black babies. You got our sisters in the Congo, they just shoving rifles up the vagina and shooting it out for somebody's corporate imperialist gain. And we over here, we buying cell phones, we buying chocolate, we buying Disney products made by our Haitian people, enslaved by Disney at a piecework rate. You know, and we're not discussing how these imperialist forces have put these mind-control religions into our communities to get us away from the real objective, which is a free Africa. Yoo-hoo-hoo.
Now, you right and exact, but the root of it, right, is the governing mechanism. You know what I'm saying? The root of our problem is our governing mechanisms, that which governs our minds. And I'm saying by the time you allow Islam, right, to govern your mind, you're feeding into a male warrior homosexual cult. Hands down, plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? You're dealing with something that takes you out of your womb of the woman and puts you in the hands of some character that they call an Allah. That had a wife before they took her away called alot. You feel me? Nikki.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you blasted out. Well, you know what I'm going to do?
Hold on real quick, brother Ankh. What area code is the brother calling from?
The brother's calling from... Hold on. Brother said he should be calling in too. What's the area code?
There's a 315 and 843.
I think the 315. Let me see. Hold on. My man is Ishmael Allah. Yeah, the 315. That's going to be that brother right there.
315. You're on the air. State your name and where you're calling from.
SUTEK family. This is Ishmael Allah.
What's up, brother? What's good with you?
Black Power. How y'all doing this evening?
Yeah, we doing it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to break this piece out, right? And then I'm going to let you come on in with some good information. I want to start out with the words, right, of one of the great teachers, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now, you got to understand he used that title honorable because he must have been in a lodge. Whenever you see honorable in front of a person's name, that means he was dealing with other information. So if you just was in the Nation of Islam and wasn't in the lodge, right, it's some information that you just wouldn't have been privy to. So I'm going to start off with this, right, and this is what totally confuses me when I deal with my brothers and sisters in Islam. Let's see what